How's it going, guys? Persona Cheese here, and today I'll be telling you a few things you may not have known about Persona 4 Golden. First off, you'll already know this if you've seen my video on it, but Margaret actually has a boss fight that's only accessible if you get to the end of a New Game Plus run and fulfill certain requirements. You have to have gotten the true ending on the original playthrough your New Game Plus run is based on, you have to have beaten every optional boss from Yukiko's castle to the Heaven dungeon before February 1st, you need Margaret's Social Link Max before February 6th, and finally you need the Orb of Sight, which you get on March 20th if you're on the path to the true ending. This boss is arguably the hardest in the game and will probably throw you for a loop even if your whole party is max level, so proceed with caution if you intend to fight her. Next, we have another New Game Plus fact, but beware spoilers for the final boss and kinda New Game Plus, I guess. In New Game Plus, you can fuse Izanagi no Okami, the persona you use to defeat Izanami so long as you're level 91, which is extra hard since New Game Plus lets you back to level 1 and you have the advanced forms of fusion unlocked. Not only that, you need 12 personas to make him, meaning you need to buy back any persona you have that you want to keep after fusing him. Plus, you can't register him, so if you accidentally get rid of him at any point, you need to make him again and get back any stats or skill cards you got on him. Honestly, despite having god tier stats, I personally don't think the effort is that worth it, but that's just me, and it's still a necessity for completionist players seeing as it gets you an achievement. Moving away from New Game Plus stuff, you probably already know about the cafe in Okina City that lets you get skill cards from personas for 5,000 yen. What you might not know though, since the game doesn't tell you, is that you can get the same skill card from the same persona twice. You can do this by getting rid of the persona you want a skill card from after getting the first one, then buying them back and going to the cafe again. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think you can get more than 2. Even so though, it's an amazing trick to know, since if you want to get 2 Absorb Wind skill cards from Horace, for example, the only other way to do it is to register the first one you get with Marie, which takes that skill card away from you, then buying 2 of them for 300,000 yen each. Needless to say, paying an extra 50,000 yen or so to buy Horace back and 5,000 to go to the cafe a second time is much better than spending 600,000 yen. This one is social link related. For the most part, if a social link won't advance when you hang out with them, the game will tell you. I say for the most part because there are a few rare exceptions to this. For example, when trying to get to rank 9 of the tower's social link, the game will tell you your relationship is ready to advance, only to give you a short scene at their house, then send you home without advancing it. This also happens once or twice in Marie's social link, and I can't say much more about it because in all honesty, I'm not sure why this happens. Although I can say it's a good idea to keep an extra day or 2 free for the tower social link and for Marie's, so these moments don't catch you off guard and screw up your schedule. And for our 5th fact, you can actually talk to the lady in white at the shrine at night after getting the bug catching net, where she'll ask you for a red goldfish, and if you give her one, you get a gemstone in return. Next, she'll ask you for a different fish, and this process repeats a few times before she lets you trade any fish you have for different gemstones. If you didn't know, these gemstones can be traded at the quote-unquote nightclub in the shopping district for weapons. Also, the stones you get from trading with her can, for the most part, only be obtained through her, and they're required for certain weapons, so if you want to get a good amount of these weapons, you'll need to get more fish for her sooner or later. Now, it's time for a bonus fact. The costumes you can equip in the TV world let you get unique dialogue from party members when talking to them in a dungeon. This dialogue changes from costume to costume, so try equipping any you have for some cool dialogue / comic relief. If you're wondering how to get these costumes, you get some through story, like the drag outfits, some from the shop in Ukita City next to the cafe, and some through other means, like the Halloween outfit you get from helping Yosuke Junes around Halloween. And if you want to see the secret Reaper boss, check out this video too.